Well, it's been a long day here. It looks like it's trying to rain. I hope it doesn't. I wanted to keep my street cred up. So we had some people, we're short a little bit. Not really short, but everybody's working their butt off in Ontario, getting the horses broke, getting stalls fixed up, getting stalls ready for more horses coming, just getting ready for the circus to show up. And, look at this guy, look. Where you go? Getting ready for the circus to show up. And they were a little tight for help. Everybody's working their butt off. So I said, you know what, guys, I'll take Duke Deo myself to London, race him myself tonight. So I'm doing the shipping, the paddocking, and the driving tonight of Duke Deo. Doing the whole thing, the whole shebang. So I'm on my way to Western Fair Raceway right now to race. Stopped, got myself a Starbucks, and I found this little tasty morsel there also. Popeye's chicken. I haven't had Popeye's chicken in forever. I'm going to try this puppy out right now, though. Popeye's chicken. Oh, yeah, that smells good. So I got to the barn today. I wanted to go with all the babies. I couldn't go with all of them because it was raining intermittently, and you know how I hate to go out in the rain. No, I refuse to go out in the rain. So there was gaps in our schedule. I sent videos out to Facebook. I got some more videos I'll post on YouTube for our clients. I didn't get to go with Enzo today, which isn't a big deal. I ended up keeping Enzo Guglio, or whatever the hell his name is, aside from everything else for now. And if he looks all right training down, I'd be happy to sell shares of him. But this was a horse that I had bought off my buddy Steve and Jeff Ruck. They were getting robbed. They were getting robbed in the ring, and I jumped in. I didn't really, it felt like a bar fight, an uneven bar fight. There are two breeders, small breeders, about to get thumped in the ring, and I jumped in to help out. Bought the colt. Listen, I looked at him with Steve the day before. Nice colt. Wasn't really on my radar. He could have filled some gaps, I suppose, but at the time, I had told everybody I thought I had another horse bought, so there really, although there still is room, I didn't want to push the horse on the stable and have people thinking, oh, you bought your buddy's horse, so whatever. There's merit to this horse. He's decently bred. He's a good-looking colt. I'm going to break him, train him down, and we'll sell piece some. Obviously, Steve and Jeff give me a little breathing room on time to pay for the colt, which makes things easier for me and for you, quite frankly. So I didn't get to go with Enzo today. I'm going to go with him tomorrow morning, though, before I go to Northfield Park. So tomorrow I have to go to Northfield Park. We got, obviously, I'm a Lovely Lady coming off a sharp mile at the Meadows just a few days ago. She's in to go tomorrow, going for 60, but that's a tough bunch. That's a salty crew. But we also have, wow, they're doing construction to this road. A lot of construction to this road. Good for them. It always bottlenecks here every night. It's a big work here. What was I saying? I'm a Lovely Lady is racing tomorrow, and then obviously we got Purple Aura, who it's gonna be tough to beat in there, and our girl 1-2 Skip. Honestly, I would rather have Purple Aura on the rail and Skippy with the 5-hole. Skippy's not a rail horse, certainly not at Northfield Park, where they're probably gonna trot out of there good. I'm gonna try and get her out of there as good as I can, but you gotta watch her. She gets a little pacey in that first turn. And that's how Billy lost her in the last turn in the fair, and she swung to the pace on me in Urbana, if you remember. Then she finished second. So both fillies are coming in razor sharp, but obviously, admittedly, and quite frankly, Purple Aura is the better filly of the two right now. But Skippy's just so tenacious. She's so tough. So the reason I had to drive her, one, I think it made more sense anyway. I always tell you guys, I'm going to do what I think is best for the stable. Purple Aura is pretty push button. Pretty hard to screw up Purple Aura. And Skippy is far from it. So I think when it comes to my meager services as a driver, they're better put to work with 1-2 Skip a few. So big night tomorrow, and then we got Yes, which was good. I only got race 4. I'll be home by 11:30 at night because Amy is leaving Monday. Talk about that in a minute, with 3-point blue chip. So Yes is in the 4th race. I think he's picked for 2nd in the Open. He gets off on the right foot, though. He's going to be tough to beat in there. He's got a great class. It's a good class for him this week. A lot of the real tough customers that have been in there aren't there this week, so a good spot for Yes this week. So that's this. We got White Tiger tonight. We got I'm on my way. I don't like this rain. I'm on my way to London with Duke Deo. Gonna race him. And then I think we got Time Houdini's racing tonight also. Now, 3 Point Blue Chip obviously is still heading to the Breeders' Crown. I had a lot of people message me, say, what happened? Nothing happened. I mean, I think James was trying to protect the colt, didn't want to hurt him. He was in-aged horses. First off, Mohawk screwed us. I asked for a prep race with 2-year-olds. We should have been able to get one. The horse got $15,000 made lifetime, and we ended up in the 4-year-old or under, non-winners of 2 or 20. I don't know if there was any other 2-year-olds in there, but I don't think so. And not the place that I want to be to prep a 2-year-old for the Breeders' Crown. I only gave them 2 weeks' notice, so I was a little pissed off about that to begin with. Somebody said, well, you could have scratched them and qualified them again. Qualifiers aren't races. Let's get that out of the way right away. Qualifiers are not races. Races are races. Schooling, training, qualifying, these are not the same competitiveness. These are very similar. Training, schooling, qualifying, but they are nowhere near competitiveness as far as races are concerned. He needed a race, and then he didn't need to draw the 10-hole, which he did. James looked left leading the gate. Everybody's kind of jostling. James didn't want to blast him out of there, but instead got stuck in an impossible position. We talked about it after. There were words. Listen, James McDonald is from where I stand, completely biased as his brother, an absolute shoo-in for the O'Brien Award this year in Canada. And regardless of what happened, it was all in good faith. The horse, he wanted to protect him going into the Breeders' Crown. I wish he had left, got away fifth, and raced him the same way. Sure I do. But I also didn't want him to blast out of there, get parked, get run into, get shuffled back. He's not going to move him. So what happens if the outer flow develops and now he's 10th along the rail at the 3/4 pole? I see where he's coming from. But in hindsight, it was a bad look. It's not the end of the world. It happens. But as I said to him, do not come to New Jersey thinking you can't win the Breeders' Crown, because you can. So unless you're completely confident in this horse, stay home. Nothing more than the utmost confidence will do when he comes to New Jersey. I'm not going there to be 5th or 4th. I believe we have a sharp horse coming in. And make no mistake, horse trotted 56, last half 55-3, last quarter in 27-2 last night. It wasn't a hobo by any stroke. Horse raced good. Just didn't look good. The line, the mathematical line, was exceptional. The visible line sucked. But that's racing. So James is completely confident in Cody St. Anthony. I think I can win the Breeders' Crown if we get a favorable draw and we get to race him the same way we've been racing him. Yes, I believe in the colt. That's all I wanted to hear. At no point was James's drive on 3 Point Blue Chip ever in jeopardy. We had a lot of people come to James's when they saw my video or saw my note last night. Came to James's aid and said, "No, it's not the end of the world. He didn't do a bad thing." Because we did have some people who are like, "Come on, you can't drive that horse like that and then go down and watch, sit there while other drivers from that track are sitting there." But that's exactly what's going to happen. James McDonald is 100% going to drive 3 Point Blue Chip in the elimination, quite frankly, and hopefully in the final, right into the winner's circle. That's what I hope happens. And there's zero discussion on that. Zero, by the way. So, 3 Point was sharp today. We did have him up to the vet. Nothing really found. I think they just maybe put some acid or Adequan in his knees. It's a baby. He was due. But other than that, clean bill of health. He's going to be heading out with Doyle Transport Monday morning. Amy is flying out Monday. My wife deserves some time away from the kids. Love our kids to death. But for those of you who are parents out there, you know what I'm talking about. She's had these kids all year with me in Ohio, and then the last month by herself here, taking care of the barn work, taking care of 3 Point, White Tiger, make sure the kids get to school, making sure Addie gets to daycare. Things that I probably can't do. Pretty sure I'm going to be a complete mess. By the time the Breeders' Crown elimination has been contested. So she needed a break. So this is a working holiday for her. She gets to hang out with Aaliyah, Mark's wife, a little bit more. Mark, they are the colt's going to Goshen, the famed and famous Goshen Raceway, where the Hall of Fame is. That's where Ray Schnicker trains, and Mark and Ray are really, really tight. That's where King of the North is. So our Walner Colt will be on the same property as their Walner Colt. Makes it easy to get a ride to the races too, because they're both going to the same place. So that's where 3 Point Blue Chip is going. Jason's driving out, I believe, probably after Yes's race, I suspect. And Amy will be flying into Newark, where I hope Aaliyah and Mark pick her up. So that's everything going on. Geez, we had some really great babies break today. Wow. I had made mention of Leaps and Bounds was incredible. I don't think I had a horse look as... Yeah, Of Time looked good last year, but you could tell she was big and she was a giraffe and she's going to put a lot of muscle on her frame. Leaps and Bounds was just about as perfect as you could have a horse. Landing Strip, just about as perfect as you could have a horse. I jogged Hornblower today. She was going to open fire again today. She is a bugger, but she is a beautiful filly on the track. Everybody was good. Enzo and a couple other ones get to go tomorrow. They didn't go yet. So Enzo and a couple other ones will go tomorrow, and then it's off to Northfield Park for me. I'll be back Sunday night, and take my wife to the airport on Monday. So that's what's going on right now. Obviously you see the Colt race last night. I was a little upset. You were probably a little upset. That's racing, and it wasn't the British Crown. That's next week. So not a big deal there. Hopefully with some luck tonight with Duke, our boy Duke in London. I wish this rain will go away. And then obviously we got Tiger tonight also. So lots of racing this weekend, lots going on on the board too. I see everybody buying up those shares. Thank you very much. Continue to do so, please. And a horse that you guys may not have paid attention to was the first one on the track today, our Captain Treacherous Colt. I know we're not known for pacers, but that's tough because it's such a tough racket, right? When 52, you're a virtual unknown, and 50 means that people pay attention to you. Is a 2-year-old. That's a lot to ask. So yeah, we're not known for our pacers, but at the same time, make no mistake, we keep buying quality pacers here and there. We're going to find quality racehorses. So keep a close eye on that Captain Treacherous Colt. He is bigger than I thought. Man, he is huge, and he looked great. Hit the pace today. Good looking colt. Mark Beckwith sent us a couple of pacers. They're gonna get broke. For one colt went today. Just a great day. It was a good day. I missed the rain. When it stopped, I went out. When it started, I stayed in. So I missed the rain and got most everybody done today. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Then I'm at Northfield. And then next week, I'm back pretty much full-time. I see Tipsy and Dixie is in at the Meadows. I see Walk on the Moon is in at the Meadows. Should be a real fun week for us next week. A real different look. Something I'm looking forward to. So, with that, I'll bid you adieu. I got a big night ahead of me. Gonna put on my paddocking gloves. Gonna warm up Duke, race Duke, head back, watch Tiger, and then tomorrow I'll get up and do it all again and head to Northfield. So, I'll talk to you all very soon. Hope you're having a great day. I am, so far.